Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at Ghost Recon Future Soldier, which I'm pretty sure is one of the games that a lot of people have been wanting to look at. I'm of course playing on the PC version. So let's have a little look at the graphics options. Everything is maxed that can be maxed, apart from obviously gamma correction for any smart asses out there. I am of course recording 720p just for the purposes of video. So, gamepad is for some reason showing, but I'll quickly show you what the controls are just in case you did want to play with a gamepad. I am going to be being a regular PC goer, and I'm going to be using keyboard and mouse. I don't particularly think this game is going to require super accuracy. I'm judging this based upon Draw and a few other games, but I don't know because obviously I haven't really played it, so, you know, let's have a look. So I'm going to create a new campaign. I'm going to select new. I'm going to select mission selection, new campaign. I'm going to go with, I might as well go veteran. I think that's a good place to start. So anyway guys, hopefully you've been enjoying the videos I've been putting out. I realise I haven't actually put out one video that I said I would, and that's Spellforce 2. I have, of course, got the initial part through, but I stopped it when I'm building a base. It's not because I'm not enjoying the game yet. It's not my favourite game so far, but I'll be honest, I've been so swamped. At the moment, I'm really working hard. I'm working like 10, 11-hour days in some cases. So when I get back from work, which I don't usually get back from until about 6, if I have not got the gym, then I'm basically working straight on RGT. If I have got the gym, then it's straight to the gym, then it's RGT. So I've almost got the website up 100% now, but the forums are another matter. I'm basically having to design those from today actually. Amata, she's going to try to do as much of the video editing for me today as possible, which I'm extremely grateful for, so I can get my butt straight on to the video editing. Anyway, one of the things I will say, I'm not sure if it was intentional on their part, most likely not, but that intro somewhat reminds me, in terms of music, of Metal Gear Solid 4. So, anyway, this is a very pretty looking game, as you can see. Textures in particular do look quite nice. This was one of those games that was actually kind of touch and go for a while to be released on the PC, and I was holding my breath because I had this really horrible feeling it was not going to be released, but then they actually did go ahead and confirm it, and that really pleased me. As I'm an ardent PC supporter, I'm not saying consoles suck or anything, I just personally prefer playing on PC. He says diplomatically. So as is in the fine tradition of war games, you start off doing really well. I love how my wires are just pretty much everywhere. I really have to sort this out. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 99 for him. My bullet was that powerful. It spreads and destroys all the things. I'm pretty sure in the future they're going to have split bullets. That'll be amazing. Anyway, let's have a little look. First thing we're going to mention is I'm running a pretty decent system. I'm basically using a Sandy Bridge processor, default clock speed because I've not had the need to overclock it, to be honest with you, along with a GTX 480, once again default clock speed, not had the requirement to overclock it. I will say that I am half considering upgrading, however, but for right now I don't really need to. If I did upgrade, it'd probably be the new GT 680 maybe. And ow, what the hell? That's what you get for not paying any attention whatsoever, to be honest with you. Awesome. So yeah, I'll probably stick with NVIDIA because a lot of you guys really like to see hardware physics. Okay, awesome.
I don't want any surprise.
Obviously, not everyone cares about hardware physics. I'm one of those few that do, just simply because I want to show the game as best as it can look.
You read this?
Roger, we're capturing. We'll do a comparison to be sure, but it's looking good.
Copy that. What the hell?
Predator, get out of there!
Get clear! Get clear! Move! Run! Go! 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 Go!
Owie.
Scramble the recovery team. I've got men down in the field. My whole team's down.
You probably did not appreciate that. A ghost, in traditional sense, a ghost is a manifestation of the dead. They remain in the physical realm to avenge, help, or punish the living. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing more of the avenging and the punishing rather than the helping, but that's just a feeling I get, based upon the friendly nature of Tom Clancy's games. Yet another loading screen, which is not particularly unexpected. When you aim at an enemy, a small panel identifies his weapon. Blah 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 blah. In combat, you perform a melee attack. Okay, well, good to know. At least you can melee. You can melee, smack them with it outside the noggin, depending on your perspective and what you'd like to call it. You can go prone, you'll be less visible. Okay, fair enough. Gosh, I wish I could skip. Anyway, I guess it's good for you guys to see the cutscenes anywho.
Major.
Gentlemen,
We loading up?
when we're done here, our unit's never been hit this hard before. And why don't you just take a minute, share a word, say a prayer if that's your way.
Why don't you take a minute, just sit right there, and I'll tell you how I became the
We're good to go,
prince
sir.
of a town
All right, then.
called
Let's go get these
Bel
sons
Air.
of bitches that did this. Details will be on your MRTs.
Indeed. I don't know what MRTs mean, but I'm pretty sure it's something ridiculously simple abbreviation. Okay. Gear selection, video.
The bomb that killed our men was headed for our southern border. They paid a steep personal price to stop it. But that's the cost we choose to bear for our nation. The cost that Ramirez, Allen, McGann, and Haynes chose to pay on our behalf. Their sacrifice was not in vain. Let's just make sure we don't have to make the same one again.
Correction, let's just make sure it's not me that's making it this time.
To end up where it did.
I do not want to see
One
game
man in the
over.
chain, Gabriel Paez wants to come in. Paez is a mid-level drug runner and a new kid on the block in gun running. Sounds like he bit off more than he could chew, and now he wants out. He claims he didn't know the bomb's target. Blah, blah, blah.
Pretty
I
much.
don't care. Paez is a loose thread. Time to pull.
Awesome sources. Okay, we can look at that, but, you know, next.
The sensor picks up hostile and pipe the intel back.
This is actually a pretty cool addition. I was having a look at some videos on this. It looks pretty interesting.
Positions. Walls, vehicles, doesn't matter what they're hiding behind.
Indeed.
If this goes to plan, you won't have to do much shooting. So you know what
Customized gear, that's what that means.
happens.
There is a nice little selection of gear. Not that I can actually use any of it at the moment, of course. We can actually do quite a lot of stuff with this. All these various options, including that. It doesn't look like a lot of this stuff is customizable yet, because I simply don't have the goodies. You can see I can even change the paint, the trigger, select. I don't know what a lot of this actually does. To be honest, I'm not much of a gun nut. One slight problems of being in the UK is you can't really get to shoot cool weapons. I suppose technically you can, but it's requires a lot more hassle, basically. So I think I'm good with all of that. So let's just start the mission. Do you want to start? Yeah, let's go ahead with it. I'm good. I am good, baby. I am good. One slight issue with my current setup is I'm only using 2.0 headphones. I've got 5.1 speakers, but obviously it's not really feasible to use speakers when you're recording for obvious reasons of sound feedback, which is a bit of a shame. Like, sad face, I'll be able to hear things coming from behind me. So at some point I will have to get 5.1s, but or at least 4.0s or something. I don't know if you can actually get 4.0s, probably not. But you can only get 5.1s now or 2.0s. Anyway, completely off topic, doesn't really matter. So, just a little bit of idle chit chat, if you will, while the game is loading. And goodness knows it's got some time with that. Wooden textures actually aren't too bad. Although they do look a bit like cloned, the doors. It does strike me that you don't see the exit wound. I'm not sure if that's laziness on their part or they just don't want to be that gratuitous.
Overlord, this is Hunt. We're at the rendezvous, but no sign of the factors.
Copy that. What's the situation?
Messy. House is ransacked.
I imagine shooting him in the head didn't really help with the messy.
We'll track his cell and try to get a fix on him.
What do we do in the meantime? Keep our eyes open and get ready to do some hunting.
Hunter, Overlord, we've got Paez on comms. Patching him through directly.
Mr. Paez, my team.
Let's see. Alright. Excuse me guys, sorry. Nice 60 frames per second. Which does please me.
Stay out of sight. Hold your fire. We need to see if there are any more around. Deploy a sensor. That'll give us a better idea.
And there are a lot of them.
Right. 3. Looks like they've got us open.
Here we go. I'm moving. Hostile down.
Reload. Oh, shut up. It was an accident. Why don't you believe me? He wasn't a civilian. I'm sure he was undercover. Let's hustle it, dudes. I do really like that a lot of the Tom Clancy games from, of course, Ubisoft employ that. It does please me quite a lot. Let's have a little throw of a sensor. Contact. Okay, we have a few hostiles here. I'm guessing by the fact they've got guns that they're not friendly. I'm using my expert trained military eye to tell you that one. Bang. Bang, bang. And bang. Really? I wouldn't have thought they would want to do that since I'm shooting at them. Reloading. That horrible, inconvenient time between shooting people. I love military talk such as suppressing. I must confess, I do love games where you can shoot through the wall. Oh, hi, dude.
Twisting, be advised. LV is hot.
I'm sorry. Anything to amuse myself. Really? I think you should chill, personally.
We'll rally at secondary.
Let's toss the sensor.
Deploying sensor. Keep it up.
Okay. Owie, 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 owie. You know what would be really handy, dude? If you stop doing that. You know, I was having a look on Mythbusters the other day. Apparently it takes like 2 seconds for an AK-47 or an M4A1 to unload each of its 30 bullets. Kind of interesting. I don't guess that. Oh well, he's done. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, that is... Oh, for a second I thought that was something very different. I tossed. Okay. I do really like this game so far. It looks very pretty as well. As I've said previously, frames per second runs really well. Occasionally on my fraps indicator it literally drops from 60 to 30 like that. I think it's a bug with my recording software. A few other games have the same. Oh, okay. Have the same thing. I don't know why that is. I think it might be a version or something that I'm using. It's not really a big problem or anything. It's just a bit of a pain in the buttocks. Doesn't really detract from my enjoyment there. Right there, back up to 60 again. Huh, interesting. Okay. Row sensor.
Sensor deployed. Awesome. Set up to breach. Hostile contact. On your left. How many? 2 riflemen.
E.
Keep going!
Oh, I see.
Target down. Yeah, got it.
I've got some guns there. I think I'll keep what I've got, to be honest. Let's see.
Mixed with civilians. Watch yourselves. Watch your targets.
Roger that.
Let's see. I really don't trust one of these doors. They're deliberately allowing a few of them being peaceful so that the next time you're like, you know, getting a cup of coffee or something, and then it's like, oh hi, I heard you like grenades in the face. There we go. Oops. That phase! I wouldn't say too many, I'd say they were an equal... But to be fair, at least it didn't put me back too far. Oh dear. Let's have a little throw. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna move now. I find the sound military tactic is to allow my people to go first. I wonder if you can pick that back up. I'm guessing no. No, it looks like once it's deployed, that's pretty much it. That was automatic. Oh dear. Okay, that was actually easier than what I thought. Owie, owie, owie.
Gotta get the cover. Watch that gunner. Dead ahead. Contact, dead ahead. Big gunner. Frag out.
You're gonna enjoy this, dude. Seriously. Hello.
Watch that MG.
I've used a grenade. Oh. Oh. Fair enough. I just had a slight delay there. Oh dear, that was a bit silly. Yeah, that's right, don't worry about me. Thank you. Let's get behind cover, it's probably more sensible to be honest. I do like that you can also shoot through boards and stuff. I'm a fan of destructible environments in games. When it's realistic, that's the key word right there. You know what, I'm going to deploy a frag grenade right into there. Yeah, he's not so happy now. So far, my thoughts on teammates, because I know you're probably wondering what the AI is like. They're useful in that they don't let you die. God, I hated that in Operation Raccoon City. I've never ever had AI that's that bad. Apparently there are these patches, but I really can't be bothered to reinstall it, to be honest. I really hate useless teammates. I'm sorry. It just makes me annoyed. These guys are not that bad, but at the same time they're not so godlike that you're thinking to yourself, can I actually shoot some enemies now? Especially at the start, that's really frustrating. So I think they've got a pretty good balance so far. Sweet. God, I want to shoot that guy so badly. Oh, hello. There we go. The UI is quite nice as well. It's... oh dear. It's not intrusive.
Where is he? Root! We got this, no problem. Sensor out. There's the frag.
Okay, that guy's done. Let's run for it. Run, 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 run. Thank you for the cover, dude. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Looks pretty. Looks very pretty. If you look at, for example, the grass, you can tell it's 2D grass. Games like that, games are becoming less reliant now on 2D grass. Probably one of the ones I was really disappointed in terms of grass actually is actually Rage. I thought the grass in Rage was really ugly. This is not so bad as long as you're not looking at it super close. Obviously, if it goes to urban environments, from urban environments to, like, you know, jungles, and it looks like this, I'll be a bit upset. I mean, it's not awful or anything. It's just noticeable. But you know, I'm willing to overlook it, especially from a distance. It looks pretty good. It's pretty good. Textures are pretty nice as well on the walls. They're a little bit blurry in some places, but it's quite nice still. Tape weapon with a suppressor. I love how they just leave it there. Okay. Okay, I have no idea how you actually switch. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, sweet! Fishes don't know. No, I think you should stall longer.
Looks like a couple rifles. By all the rubble. Deploy sensors.
Fishes don't know about sensors. For a second I thought that said something very different. Let's chuck that. Please feel free to be a little bit more rapido on the reload. You've been detected. Kill isolated targets. Oh, okay. This could be a bit trickier than I initially thought. Could have probably have said that earlier.
I've got 3 hostiles. Deploy sensors.
Warning.
Eyes on 2 more. Near the rubble. Sensor deployed. Contact. It's line. 12.
No, I'm done. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. And I'll try to get around the side more. Hopefully that'll be okay. So it's good to know that it's not just a shooting. God, I haven't actually played the game. I'll have to actually be stealthy in a while.
Deploying sensor.
Control to crouch.
Don't set off
He's done.
Kill confirmed.
Roger that. Got another one here. If they see us, they'll kill us for sure.
Oh, he sneaks, 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 he sneaks.
I'm moving. There's another 4 of them. They're on our right. They're gonna get spotted. They'll shoot fire if they know we're coming, so let's make sure they don't.
That was a lot better.
Location confirmed. He's in there.
What's the count?
4 plus the VIP.
Stack up. We'll go in fast. Check your targets.
Oh, I'm sure he does not like being kicked. I have to go there, so... No, that's my man.
Overlord, Hunter, we have the package.
Roger that, Hunter. Twisting took damage. She's airborne, but we can't risk the burn again. We altered it all Z's too hot. We'll have to go continue.
Change your plans. We're headed back down here. Hold here.
I do like that. You call this a rescue.
We don't need you getting shot again, sir. Go up around the VIP. Diamond formation. All right, let's go.
Oh, good, I've got a pistol. This is going to make things that much more fun. Oh, really? Oh, stop whining. You know what would be really helpful right now? Hello. I was about to say, what would be really amazing... Stop whining. There we go. Reload, reload, reload. Ah, see, my teammate actually took someone out there, which is helpful. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Reload, reload, reload. Son. Right now you're either a help in a situation or you're a hindrance in the situation. Guess what one he's being? Okay, that's automatic. I kind of don't like the automaticness in a way when it's going round. I think it slightly detracts from the scene. I'm not going to mark it down for it because at the same time it's also kind of good on sections like this. I just wish it did it slightly less. Seriously, what is it with them and the mounted machine guns? They absolutely love them. Yeah, bitches don't know. Damn, Skippy I did. My alphaness. St. Kills got 2. CQC! CQB, I don't know what CQB means. I know CQC is obviously close quarters combat. I don't know what CQB means, however. Could someone tell me what that means? CQB, it's gonna make me a bit curious. I didn't do too badly, actually. Fairly happy with that. When you aim at an enemy, a small panel identifies his weapon. Use a battlefield.
It's a big rig, that's all I'm saying.
You got that 6-4.
Right. Anyway, guys, I think you guys have a really reasonable understanding now of the start of the game. I possibly will do another video on this, depending on time. I'm not going to promise it. If I can, I will. Maybe a little bit further in. Hell, maybe I'll even turn it into a Let's Play series. So, hopefully I'll actually be able to get another part of Resident Evil out as soon as possible as well. I was a bit of a chimp, and I completely forgot to save when I was playing the other Resident Evil remake. I completely forgot to save, so I'm going to have to replay the section I've already done, and then, yeah, that's going to be the whole thing. Anyway, so yeah, I'd recommend checking this game out if you're interested in this type of game. You're definitely going to love it. So hopefully you guys have found the video interesting. So take care of yourselves, bye for now, and hopefully rate and subscribe if possible. Bye.